this is the first time I've ever read my poetry to an audience, so forgive me. I've got several in the surrealist vein, and they're kind of older, but anyway, I think they're all right. A couple of them are published. Also, I wanted to mention that I am the editor and publisher of Clockwise Cat, which is online, if you ever feel like checking it out or submitting something. Anyway, raise your hand if you've ever been to Vienna. I'm a teacher, so raise your hand. Okay. All right. Summers can get pretty hot in Vienna. All right. Vienna summer. Your Klimt-kissed skies gold glimmering. Your crooked geometry of streets, Schiller sketched, stealing refuge in Baroque shadows. Mozart moans through your veins. Violins breathe fire, inflaming your cathedrals with sun-kissed jewels. So if you've ever been to Vienna, you know that Mozart, Klimt, and Schiller are kind of themes, or motifs, or whatever, in Vienna. Okay, summer day. I like violins, for some reason. The clouds breathe red like the hum of violins. The sun shrieks like an inside-out heart. The sky thaws into 1,000 burning halos, and the rain catches fire like a drowning window. All right, the last one, or wait, I'm sorry, fourth one. This one is not really about summer or heat per se. I mean, fire is heat, but it just mentions fire, so I don't know if I cheated, but anyway. Loneliness had erased her face. Her eyes caught fire in a blaze of tears, and her lips were swallowed in a song of lament. So she created a mask out of her loneliness, sculpting eyes from the sea and lips from the moon. And she sang melodies of mirrors and saw her reflection in flames. And I want to give props to Counterexample Poetics for publishing that. All right, this is the last one. And any fans of Rimbaud? I would never pretend to be even close to him, but I love Rimbaud. So this is my, I think it's okay. It's a decent imitation. It was published in a journal online called The Wings of Icarus. So I like it anyway. Eternity found. My days have been infernal feasts of fire and delight. I have not censored myself, but lived loudly and boldly, blazing through dim apathies and carving diamond paths through gruesome nights. I have invented enigmas and flattened paradigms. I have twisted through the labyrinth of myself and made my heart invisible. Now as my days wane, I float through the gardens that inflame my senses. I imagine flowers that wrap their blue arms around me and suffocate me with their shrouded scents. My funeral will be a hallucination of hymns and poisons. Wines will flow and hearts will sing. Guests will celebrate the sordid epiphanies of my life, the euphoria of my birth, the rapture of my death. I have offered myself to the world. I have sacrificed myself to the sun and laughed heartily at the moon. The gods have loved me and opened the heavens in my honor. I enter. The feast has begun again. Thank you. And I have a great pleasure to introduce Jeff McCord, the owner of Bound to Be Read Books. And I think I'm personal friends with Jeff. We love Jeff. We love both Jeffs. And anyway, I've known him. How long has the bookstore been open? 5 years? 5 years. I knew that. 5 years. And so I've known him since it's been open, and I love it here. And we come here almost every Thursday after the Earl. So anyway, he's a great guy. It's a great bookstore. If you've never bought anything here, go for it.